The Remington Microscreen shaves as close to the blade or your money back. The first screen shaves incredibly close, the second even closer. And this rechargeable never needs a cord because its convenient charger stand keeps it continually charged. And the Lady Remington, the perfect gift, also with a money-back guarantee. Introducing our new quality men's leisure wear. Beautifully styled for today's fashions, Remington by Victor Kiam leisure wear is proudly made in the USA and featured at Sears now.
In the world of fiber laxatives, there is a problem. Sandy, gritty taste. Introducing great-tasting Citracel. New Citracel is packed with fiber, and it's the type of laxative doctors recommend most. Yet when Citracel hits cold water, it bursts into a great-tasting orange drink. New Citracel. Great taste, no grit.
We've been growing for over a century, from insurance to mutual funds, IRAs, pension plans, and much, much more. Now the banker's life has grown into the Principal Financial Group, a big diversified family of financial services companies. The more things change, the more you can depend on us, the Principal.
We asked 1,000 doctors if stranded on an island, which would they want? Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol, Advil, or Bayer? More doctors chose Bayer, nearly 2 to 1 over extra strength Tylenol. Bayer, the wonder drug that works wonders.
When you need a laxative, you want your mom. This mom. Phillips Milk with Magnesia. M-O-M. Phillips gives you easy relief, not harsh. Mom knows what's good for you. Nobody treats you better than Mom.
Go shot for shot with a formidable opponent. Find out what you're made of. That's the communications game MCI plays every day. MCI competes by investing over $1 billion a year to keep our network the industry's most modern. We know our competition's good. We have to be better. And because we compete, you win. MCI. Communications for the next 100 years.
As we told you last night, there were a number of primaries around the country yesterday. In some cases, they point the way towards the battle for the U.S. Senate this fall. In Alabama, the Democrats picked Congressman Richard Shelby to run against the incumbent Senator Jeremiah Denton. In South Dakota, the incumbent Republican, Senator James Abner, staved off a challenge from the governor. Abner will run against Congressman Tom Daschle in November. Here in California, Republicans had 12 choices for their senatorial nominee. They gave the nod to Congressman Ed Schau, who's regarded here as the strongest candidate to run against the incumbent Democrat, Senator Alan Cranston. California has also approved Proposition 51, which was designed to limit liability insurance awards. And all 33 candidates affiliated with the extremist Lyndon LaRouche across the country were defeated in yesterday's races for the House and the Senate. There was a sigh of relief in the Democratic Party. It was back to basic training for the commander-in-chief today. President Reagan paid a visit to the Parris Island Marine Recruit Depot in South Carolina. The president watched the men go through, and in some cases not make it all the way through, some elements of basic training. The president used the occasion to push once again for an increase in the defense budget. Well, the U.S. Senate now has television, and today it also has tax reform. Now that senators are back from their Memorial Day break, armed with lots of advice from the folks back home, the debate on tax reform has begun in the Senate as a whole. On Capitol Hill, here's ABC's Britt Hume.
The Senate now has an office for the coalition of more than 400 business, labor, and other interest groups working to pass this bill as is. 3 tax brackets, 15 and 27% for individuals, 33% for corporations.
Once you start pulling on that ball of yarn, you run the risk of having the whole thing unravel.
But there is already a lot of pulling, most of all to save the deduction for individual retirement account contributions. Cards and letters have been pouring in.
If this bill is so weakly constructed that its passage hinges on taking away a good program in which millions of Americans have invested in it, so be it.
But the bill's chief architect argued that a tax code riddled with breaks is unfair and unnecessary.
Somehow, this country was founded, settled, explored, mined, timbered, farmed, and finally moved west without any tax incentives.
And Democrat Bradley recalled his pro-basketball days and a lawyer's advice on avoiding taxes.
I just wanted to play basketball and be paid well, I said. It's not that simple, he said. But it ought to be, and it can be.
And the betting here tonight is that it will be, that the more people hear about this bill, the better they will like it, and that even the IRA deduction, which seemed certain only a few weeks ago to be restored, is now in doubt. Peter?
Thanks, Britt. We will check with you on a very regular basis. On Wall Street today, the stocks were down about 7 points in light trading. And when we come back, a challenging first 100 days for the Filipino President Corazon Aquino, when our broadcast continues from Los Angeles.
Owning a restaurant is a dream come true. It's hectic, but fun. I put a lot of thought into every decision. Same's true with the medicines I take. When aches and pains get in my way, I take Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital after I fell and hurt myself. It really took care of the pain. They say Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most, and that makes me feel confident about using it.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Really now, an organization as dignified as Buick offering special GMAC financing. Yes, I know others are offering reduced financing, but they are not selling Buicks. 5.9% on Buick LeSabre, 6.9% on most other Buicks. Frankly, I find the whole thing totally astonishing. But I'm not stupid either.
Other finance rates are available and will be higher as length of contract increases.
This couple just lost their traveler's checks. American Express traveler's checks.
Are you sure we don't have to do anything else?
But American Express is delivering a refund right to them.
Maybe we should just go make another call in case they don't know we're...
Right to them in under 3 hours.
Mr. Webb? Yes, your refund.
Oh,
dang! Only American Express can deliver a traveler's check refund right to you. Don't leave home without them.
Honey, you gotta learn to relax.
Presenting new Tyson Entrees, your passport to a world of great tastes. International classics like exciting chicken a l'orange with fruited rice pilaf. Tempting chicken sweet and sour with rice amandine. And robust chicken parmigiana with al dente linguine. Treat yourself to delicious Tyson Entrees.
Sensational.
Tyson Entrees, your passport to a world of great tastes.
Is this going to happen to you? Osteoporosis, weak, brittle bones, and stooped posture from the lack of calcium 8 out of 10 women have. Now, Supplical Calcium Supplement can help make a difference. Supplical, the only soft and chewy vanilla calcium square with all the pure calcium doctors say your bones need to help stay strong, straight, and healthy. Choose Supplical. It's never too early or too late to start taking Supplical. Soft calcium for strong bones.
Some of you will soon be receiving an important piece of mail. In it, you'll be asked to choose your long-distance phone company. Don't throw it away. And don't give that right to someone else. If you want to be sure to keep the same kind of full service you've always enjoyed with AT&T, check your mail, and then check AT&T. For over 100 years when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way by sending in your ballot.
It's not how many homes we sell. It's how we sell each one. That's why Coldwell Banker is America's largest full-service real estate company. And these days, you don't get bigger unless you do it better. Coldwell Banker, the home sellers, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
Tonight on Nightline, drug testing in the workplace. Necessary, humiliating, a violation of your constitutional rights. Among our guests, Baseball Commissioner Peter Ueberroth.
traffic got you down in your town?
I hate it. Like a parking lot. It's terrible.
Is there any cure for America's worst headache?
This is what I call the uncommute.
Join David Hartman for an exciting look at the future of transportation.
There's got to be a better way.
Tonight.
Hot news, no Ford car price increase. And now 6.9% financing. Save big on a specially equipped Escort. Save over $2,400 on a Thunderbird with 6.9% and a factory discount. Right now on America's best-built cars and trucks. Hurry, see your Ford dealer now before the fever breaks.